A development fight in a popular Denver neighborhood has taken an unexpected turn.
It all centers on a common dispute. A push to expand housing options leads to opposition from neighbors. But this one has a strange twist.
Your investigator, Brian Moss, has been looking into a skirmish, which will soon go to Denver City Council.
Platt Park. It's where this development fight has popped up with familiar storylines. The Harrison family, mom, dad, 3 young kids. They spotted this property.
And we see this and we're like, that's it.
They bought it hoping to build a duplex. Them in one half, their aging parents in the other half.
Oh, it's so walkable. There's so many kids.
But another familiar theme, neighbors, like John McKenna, opposed the development, saying it would bring more traffic, less parking, and change the character of the block.
That this is a single family density area.
The Harrisons got a lawyer to represent them and prepare this rezoning request. It was an impressive presentation for the planning board, prepared and signed by the Harrisons' lawyer, Caitlin Quander.
Could you say that application number again, please?
But when the rezoning question went to the Denver Planning Board last November,
We were really blindsided.
opponents of the rezoning got to the hearing and saw the Harrisons' lawyer, Caitlin Quander,
My name is Caitlin Quander.
who had prepared their rezoning application, was also the chairperson of the volunteer Denver Planning Board.
It's a conflict of interest. I think it looks and feels like it was a predetermined outcome for the Denver Planning Board.
Ultimately, the planning board staff recommended the rezoning be denied. Quander recused herself from the discussion and the vote. But no doubt board members noticed she had prepared this rezoning application. After some discussion, the planning board overruled their own staff and voted in favor of the rezoning. We did some checking, and of the 60 rezoning cases last year that the planning board considered, this was the only one where their staff recommended a denial of the rezoning request, yet the planning board voted in favor of it. The Harrisons say her position is not why they chose Quander to be their lawyer.
So we just felt like she was a good fit, personality-wise. She seemed really smart, so we didn't think of it that way.
Quander declined to speak on camera with us, but provided a statement saying she abided by the Denver Ethics Code by disclosing her conflict to the board, then recusing herself from voting. I am confident that the members of the board deliberated fairly on the details of the Harrisons' request, wrote Quander.
This is for our family.
The Harrisons are hoping Denver City Council, which has final say, approves their rezoning request. John McKenna says what's happening undermines his confidence in city government.
I personally think it shouldn't happen in our government.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Now, a planning board administrator did confirm that from time to time, Quander and other board members have recused themselves from cases where they have direct or indirect connections to applicants.
The final say on this case will be up to Denver City Council, as you heard Brian just mention, which will take up the rezoning request Monday night.